Hey there, Andrew. C1D Paintball, this game being played at Warzone Paintball in Rigaud, Quebec. Playing Capture the Flag. You have to get the flag and score at the enemy's spawn. Not my favorite flag variation, but usually in this kind of game type, and with a lot of flag game types, it's a team deathmatch if you kill everybody first. Now everybody does have 2 lives on this one. I'm with the orange team spawning here. The other team, gold team, spawns here. So obviously you gotta score the other team's spawn. Like I already said, we had a little core of C1D players on this day. We joined a bachelor party. A bunch of really nice guys. They had a good time. They were actually pretty good players. No problems with them at all. They didn't seem intimidated or afraid by playing with some veteran players. But we didn't go stupid on them. We only go out to have fun. We did have fun on this one as we did all the games on them. You know what? Time to watch it. Oh, wait. This is not the first game of the day, but it's the first video of the series being released. It was a little drizzly all day. So a little bit of rain. It wasn't cold, but just a little bit drizzly. So you'll see sometimes there's a little fog around the camera. That happens when it gets wet. Sometimes there's moisture on the lens. Playing in the rain, having some fun. Now it's time to watch.
Usually it's somewhere around there. Thomas, do you see the flag? What's behind here? Oh, it's at, oh, we're going to 3. Okay, yeah, like they did. Okay. I was gonna say, because that spawn sucks otherwise. I usually have 2 of them in here, right? And I ripped it, so I'm actually getting used to playing with 4 or 5 mags. So far, that's how it is sometimes, right? Oh, like Warzone.
So when the game started, and actually when we started playing on this field with the bachelor party of noobs, one thing I told him, I said, on this map, just don't go in the middle. It's suicide, especially to start. But we have to go in the middle because it's flag. I guess a lot of people listened to me because when the game started, I was able to just go up the middle, and I made it up pretty far. And I'm actually taking a peek around the corner here. You can even see in my POV camera. Just leaning over there. I see another barrier ahead of me, and I'm gonna go there. And the flag location, by the way, is just off camera here to the right. So not a bad start. The old guy got in fairly easily in there. Surprised myself just getting this far. So let's push the envelope and see what I can do. So right before the break, there was a single marker shot. And it was from the other side of that wall I'm looking at right now. And actually the wall even, you can't tell on the camera, but it creaks as whoever's behind it kind of leans on it. So I know somebody's there. The sound to me is a rental marker. Good markers at Warzone, but I can tell it's a rental marker, so I know there's a noob there. I do have 2 lives, so I can just go in, kind of zigzag, go in this little thing I am, and from the left side go around it and either probably freeze the guy, because I am a freeze type person in close quarters. But the thing is, if I go through that doorway, anybody who could be at the missiles location, which is very popular, and especially with players on C1D on the other side as well, they should be covering that. I don't want to go there, even though I have 2 lives, but I have time, I have some patience. So although I'm going to actually go right beside that wall, take a few steps in and look around, I'm going to pull out again. I'm going to wait for that guy because, like I said, I'm pretty sure he's a noob. So if I kind of, when I go back to the position I'm in right now, like I said, when it restarts, I'm going to go there and then back again. I'm just going to wait for him to come in there, and I can freeze him and, yeah, just keep doing what I'm supposed to do. So I look back to my spawn, I can see some of my teammates there, and I'm pointing out there's a player right near me. It's important because, as mentioned before, the flag is right near me. So yeah, if I get taken out, they need to know that this is a, that we got a situation here. So like a couple of seconds after I turned back, because I motioned to my team that I had somebody over here with me, an enemy, well, it's a good thing I didn't wait another like 3 or 4 seconds, because sure enough, that enemy was on the other side of the wall. He pops out, I freeze him. So that's good, but this is only the first out for that guy. I know he's probably going to go back to spawn, tell his teammates that I was here, so most likely I'm going to have not just one guy, but 2, maybe even more coming in here. Again, I'm right next to the flag, so they really got to take me out. So I know I'm on borrowed time, but I got 2 lives. I know that now I might have a guy come from the south or through that area where I froze the guy before. I can't cover both at the same time, but you know what? Let's see what I can do. Okay, so I'm peering to the south of that barrier I'm behind. Once again, I'm anticipating an enemy coming up with reinforcements. Or, you know, somebody on his team might have seen him go into that barrier where I hit him and then walk out. So they know I'm here. So I'm just taking a peek around that angle. Checking out my options here because, once again, I'm in a very popular spot and I got to be ready to defend it or make a valiant stand. Yeah. I even have a little confidence at this point, but I'm playing noobs, I should. But once again, they actually were pretty good players. All right, so I actually took a couple seconds to wipe the rain off my POV camera. It's like, since I'm here waiting, you know, just take it out and rub it. But now I'm looking to my left towards midfield, north of my location, where the flag is, and there's a smoke there. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Or in this case, where there's smoke, there's usually action that follows it. One thing I do know about that smoke, we did not throw it, so yeah, I know they're coming at me. Let's see what happens. All right, once again, I actually motioned that I've got somebody just with me in this barrier. Always good to communicate, even if it's just with hand gestures, not to give away your location. Looking through the smoke, I get a very big boost. I see Thomas. I've been playing with Thomas for a few years. This is the first paintball event of the season. We played a winter event in March. This is the first one where you can use the fields properly. We're not limited with ice and all that. Having a guy I've played so many games with before, a guy I really like, just up there. I'm south of the flag. He's in my same position, kind of same area, north of it. But to have a guy like that I really like playing with and played so many games with, gives me a boost. Like, man, this is why I play. I got one of my buds up there. We're on this flag. Let's see what happens. All right, I have that enthusiasm before, that extra little bit of adrenaline, seeing Thomas is up here with me. But as I poke around the south corner of the barrier I'm behind, there's a team, I was going to say teammate, no. There's an enemy. If it was a teammate, I wouldn't worry. There's an enemy there. He's got his marker up. Now, he doesn't shoot at me right away, and he is a new player. He's got a rental marker. Thankfully, he doesn't shoot me, which could be a reflex, even though he's in freeze range. But right away, it's like, I'm not going to shoot him. I'm going to pull up my marker and call freeze on him first. Because, of course, if you're going to freeze somebody out, you got to have your marker at least pointed to them. In this case, his is pointed at me. So even if his is up and then I pull my marker up, if I say freeze first, he should be out, theoretically. So let's see what happens on the battle of the freeze here, or the potential battle of the freeze. So, no battle of the freeze here after all. As I pulled my marker up, you saw he went back around the corner. It's like, okay, I know there's two guys here. There's probably two. That's not the guy. I don't believe that's the guy that I got out before. So I know something's happening here. I look up north and there's another smoke. So yeah, head on a swivel. It's crunch time. So you might have heard right before I paused, I hear freeze. It's that guy from the south, the guy I spotted before who went around and back down. He freezes me just as I see his teammate right in front of me. So I was waiting, they timed it well. I don't know if it was coincidental or whatever, but when that guy got into my view there to look at the flag, didn't even look at me. So I don't even know if he knew I was there, but it doesn't matter because his teammate freezes me out. I'm going to go back to my spawn. At first, I just kind of walk a bit, but then I kind of pick it up because I got at least two guys there right on top of the flag. Hopefully Thomas is still north of me to fend them off. Like I said, I'm going to head back. I'm going to at first walking, but then I kind of jog up there because I got to get back here because it's going down.
Yep. You got me, boy. That's one. Back up.
All right, I'm back at the spawn. I immediately start going kind of southwest in the open, not running, but marker up firing. I'm going towards that barrier where I was. I'm going south as well, south of missiles, because this lane is now open. And when I got hit, none other than T-Hit ran to the spawn point to my left, and yeah, he's gonna hit and take me out. As a matter of fact, there's other shots from around midfield that hit me, so I am really out.
Coming out! Coming out! Coming out down the middle! Watch it! Watch it! Coming out! Coming out! Nice shot! T, you fucked me up!
Alright, so I mentioned to T-Hit, he kind of lit me up a bit, and all good. He's got a fancy marker and all that. He wanted to make sure I was out. Plus, I mentioned before, I got hit from another angle too. Now, as I get off the field, I'm going to see Nevin from the enemy team grab the flag. He's going to bring it back to his spawn. So you saw Nevin bring the flag back to his base. They got to bring it to mine. They did win the game. They didn't plant it. They eliminated my other team. It was a good one. So yeah, I see a situation beginning of the game where I can go midfield. I've done that quite a few times. I actually get there without being hit. I do okay. I have optimism, not pessimism, but my optimism goes down. Don't be pessimistic, and it was a good game. A lot more on this day. More videos coming out for it. I hope you watch. I hope you enjoyed this one. Remember, go out there, have fun, try your best, try something different. Don't shoot somebody from 2 inches away or 2 feet away, or blind shoot from around the corner when they're behind the wall and all this. All the stuff I didn't do. Actually, many times the stuff I didn't do would be the right thing to do. Not like that kind of stuff, but you know, can't shoot in a straight line half the time. Thanks a lot. Remember, at the end of the day, it's just a game.
Game over.